All right, welcome back to another Average Ass podcast. It's kind of like a part two to the first podcast. Still got Dub in here with us. Got Zay over here to my left. Got Tone over there to the far left. And so what we're gonna talk about right now, just kind of one of our favorite topics, music. Our top 5 albums so far this year. Kind of how we feel like where music is at the time. So I'll go ahead and get it started off here. My personal top 5. I really ain't got a fifth, so like shit. Y'all niggas make some new music because
wing it.
We need a fifth. At 4, I probably got to go with J-Rock, Redemption. Hard ass album. J-Rock really be rapping, man. At 3, probably go with Scorpion. Good ass album. Sure, was too long, but it's a good ass album. 2, probably got Victory Lap, Neighborhood Nip, and then number 1, KOD by Code of God. So we'll go over here to Zay, nigga. Who you got as your top 5?
Top 5? I got KOD at 1. Solidified number 1. I got Daytona at 2. Scorpion at 3. Victory Lap at 4. And Book of Ryan at 5.
Book of Ryan, who's that by?
Royce.
I didn't even listen to that.
With Bob LaBoy on it.
Yeah, I feel bad about it because Royce
that's his best album to date.
Bob LaBoy, that's a track. That's a fucking track.
I actually forgot all about that shit.
It's got that Caterpillar song on it too.
What you got over there, Tom?
Shit, I got at 5 I got Daytona. At 4 I got Kid See Ghost. At 3 I got Victory Lap, 2 Scorpion, 1 KOD.
I can respect it.
It's a pretty fair consensus. KOD number 1, of course.
Yeah.
KOD number 1. Got Victory Lap number 2. I got P2, Davies number 3.
Oh,
Davies.
Davies is hard, bro. He's so hard. I got Redemption at 4 with J-Rock, and then I got Drake at 5. Drake slash Derez Deshaun Payne. His album, that whole is hard, bro. If y'all ain't heard the album, forget the single. Go listen to the album, bro. The single is annoying now. But
Who?
Derez Deshaun, go listen to his album.
I never heard who
Payne,
that is.
go listen to
I ain't
it.
never heard of him either. That shit hard though.
Yes, bro. It's hard.
I'm gonna
on me.
have to peep it. So what I was surprised everybody put Drake in there. I know y'all. I kind of surprised you put Drake in there because I know how much you really fuck with Drake like that. But
Nah, I've been with Drake since like middle school, bro. Like that's when I was first introduced to him. But I always liked Drake music. I mean, he's consistent. He's gonna give you what you expect. I didn't think Scorpion was over the top. It was a solid project.
it was straight. That's how I felt about it too. I guess the first thing to address is KOD number 1. I'm proud of all of y'all niggas for that, man. Like I'm really proud because niggas be hating on Cole.
Have we ever talked about J. Cole slander on here before?
I feel like we haven't. This might be the
Real
best
recognize
time
real
to go ahead and talk about it. Cole gets so much slander just because he like.
Cause he not in the clubs, bro. That's the only reason. That's all people say. Is he
I feel like
he's such a conscious rapper as well.
Nah, I feel like it's all the fans now. I feel like it's all the bad fans.
I feel like the slander can't be real because like look at the numbers he doing.
It's a troll. It's a troll.
Like it's a troll.
Bro.
They
Look
actually
at the numbers he doing.
They actually get like fun out of just trolling this nigga saying this shit sucks when they actually know they fuck with it.
That nigga Brandon gonna troll that shit, but he gonna listen to J. Cole. He like J. Cole.
No, but Brandon's a different.
KOD nice
like,
though.
KOD is
man.
nice.
It's nice.
A lot of like
he's a different specimen.
I read a lot of reviews and niggas was saying it was just all right. I was like, no, nigga, KOD is
it's
nice,
cold.
nigga. Like the
That shit's
cutoff
cold.
brackets, nigga. Like them is going to his top songs all time.
I only had one problem with it. It was like the intro.
What the what's
Like
the
the actual intro?
Yeah, like so how the intro set up with the jazzy shit. I thought that shit was cool as fuck. It sounded like damn almost like the setup.
what was
So
the intro to that?
it was the woman talking over the jazz sample
Yeah.
about like drugs and shit and addiction and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So coming into KOD the title track 2, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the explanation of everything. And all this nigga does is get over a trap beat and talk about how he doesn't need features.
Call a flip. That's a fucking track though. That whole
That's a
hard.
track.
I like that
Bro,
track.
somebody
but
told me
fucking
that
setup.
track was not hard, bro.
Nah,
I said, what are you talking about?
That was like the preview.
And
when
that second verse.
he
that
did that
shit
live
was
listen.
cold,
Everybody was
man.
listening to that shit.
That second. But I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard KOD, and I heard the first.
I was just like, it's a
What's
miss.
the third track? Is that the
Photograph.
Photograph.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Cole. Like,
It was a misstep.
I like it,
The
but
beat
like,
of
It had nothing to do with the
Photograph.
intro.
it didn't have anything to do with the intro, and I feel like it didn't have nothing to do with him.
Yeah,
Because I was like, J. Cole, you're not going through this, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
you got a wife, nigga. You're not
Yeah.
just going through
And
the
if,
fucking
and if
timeline.
Cole's shooting the shot, he gonna make
But
the
I
shot.
feel like that's
J.
the
Cole.
point. That's the point. You
Well, he
know,
said
like,
he made it for.
But I like when he get on fast
Yeah.
beats like that because people think he can't.
Yeah.
and I
He
be
can't
like,
spit.
Yeah, like I be like, bro,
Like
y'all
ATM?
tripping
Yeah.
on me.
I'll be honest.
Motivate, that's my shit.
I
too.
like everything about KOD besides my least favorite track was probably Motivate because it sounds so similar to ATM.
Motivate sound really similar to Rake It Up to me.
I like Motivate better than
It
ATM.
does. It sounds very similar to Rake It Up. I don't know if
Break It Up.
play them hoes back
Yeah,
and
you
forth.
talking about Yo Gotti shit,
yeah.
right? Yeah. I actually never thought about it like
Nah,
that.
me
But
neither.
as far as like certain negatives that people pointed out about KOD, like him using that Killed Everett, shit.
Yeah.
Like the deep voice and shit, I fucked with it heavy.
I like it in certain spots.
I liked it. I liked it on every
I
part
like
of
it
the
on
album.
the cutoff, dog. That's the cutoff, man. The
The
first time I
cutoff
heard
was
that
amazing.
shit,
The
nigga, I
cutoff
was
was
like,
hard.
I liked it on Friends too. I mean, I liked it on every part
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
of the
hard
album.
from
Just
top
to be honest
from top
with
to bottom,
be
really.
honest with you, and then the whole concept of the album of how, he was saying it from a perspective of these young niggas rapping, but then he flipped it to like he's like teaching you a lesson. That shit was hard. Like I fucked with
man,
it.
KOD
I was
nice.
just about to say like he beat everybody at their game,
Yeah.
like that they play now.
He did.
Or how they rap.
And then Brackets, if you ask me, Brackets the best song of the year.
It is.
Like,
That shit was hard, and I don't even pay taxes.
Bruh,
it's taxes, so much
It's
taxes
hard,
that it
bro.
don't make sense. Yeah,
No,
that's,
it was some review I was watching, and damn, who was it? But they were saying that they didn't fuck with how it took so long for him to actually get to rapping. And I was like, shit, like
I thought that clip.
I loved it. Yeah,
that,
like that clip of like
Richard
him
Pryor,
talking. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Everything
the intro,
about the song.
just the intro to a song.
I
Like,
feel like
like
niggas
the
do
intro
all the
to
time. I feel like it's all perception, dog.
People
If you go in that
nitpicking,
bitch
bro.
and you don't want to like Cole, you gonna not like
yeah,
Cole.
you
like
gonna not
Cole.
like Cole.
That shit's hard. Like,
yeah, I seen somebody
Gotta
tweet, they
go
was
in there
like,
with an
this
open
has no
mind.
replay value. I'm like,
it's like,
did
nigga,
you
what?
listen to it?
Yeah.
You only heard it
Still
one
listen to
time.
that shit.
Yeah,
Crazy,
like,
man.
still
like nigga, what
rotation.
the? I don't know what niggas.
The only song that I really don't be playing is 1985,
Yeah,
and I like 1985 a lot.
Yeah.
that's the only one that don't fit the rest of the.
It was just
vibe.
like a moment. It
It's
was a
like
moment.
yeah, it's a moment.
Yeah.
It's like the March 14th on Drake's album.
Yeah.
Like you listen to it just to see what he was finna say,
Yeah.
but then it's like
It's kind of ugly because 1985 was actually one of the most standalone tracks simply because
Because
it
of
was
him going at
towards
everybody,
it was towards
Man,
a
niggas-
little pump.
niggas sleep on.
But I
Cole,
fuck
dog.
with when Kendrick and Cole do shit like that. Like when they step into the trap lane and they let niggas know that I can do
Yeah.
this shit better than you.
Like
I
how
just don't
Kendrick
want
did on
to.
DNA.
They show how
Yeah.
like easy it is
It's
for them to do
easy.
it, and
So
then
easy.
they step into this world of theirs where
And
it's
that's
like
what I
this
like
is
about
how
KOD.
complex
How I do it,
music's
yeah.
supposed to be.
He really meshed a lot of shit. So he
Right.
let. And the thing about KOD is like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could niggas could smoke to KOD. Like niggas
Of
could really
course.
chill to KOD. Like,
That was the first list.
that's a like I feel like that's for all demographics, but niggas just be fucking hating, man. That's
The troll has gotten too far to where it's like it's actually turning people off.
Yeah.
It's like they'll hear to see the trolls on Twitter and shit like that, the videos and shit like that. It's funny to me. It's funny.
I feel
That's
like
where it
niggas
should
can't-
stay.
Niggas
It's
can't
funny.
like change the perception that they have for Cole. They can't.
Yeah,
like, they
you can't let that shit
Just
blind
listen
your
to
view.
the music,
Just listen
but-
to that shit.
Yeah,
If you
like
fuck with it,
people
you
call
do.
them boring. I just don't understand like what they really mean.
Yeah.
Like what are you really saying?
Like,
I
used
can
to
never
think-
call an artist boring when they move me emotionally.
I used to think Cole
any
was kind of
artist.
preachy. I used to see that where people could like say, okay, he's kind of preachy, like he's
Because
kind
he
of
preaching?
yeah, he kind of he just kind of like you feel like damn nigga, you judging me listening to that nigga. But I feel like he
I feel like you know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Or if I've never been through that situation, you immediately put me in that person's shoes where I can feel exactly what they feeling. It's like, dude, like music, period. If you can move someone emotionally, you did your job.
yeah.
That's exactly what Cole
Yeah.
does. Like pretty much like with his music. He speaks from different perspectives, whether he going through it or someone else going through it. And it's like, regardless, his message is just emotional. And like
Yeah.
when you can do that to a large group of audience, you pretty much just done your job. How can that be boring?
Like you said, he's a conscious rapper. Like you
Yeah.
know, and like one thing I also think like I think he was like, I mean I don't want to say he's ahead of his time, but like you know like when y'all start listening to Cole.
Shit,
2010.
warm up.
2009.
Yeah, that's my first time I heard
Warm
Cole.
up,
Was 2009. You know, we freshmen in high school. You know, he graduated college already. He 24. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We, you know what I'm saying? 15,
Just going
you know what I'm
into-
saying?
yeah.
So he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talking about a lot of stuff that we probably haven't even really dealt with yet, but we
Exactly.
can still feel. And I feel like a lot of people that can't connect with that is like
That ain't had that similar life.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
SeaWorld.
And see, that's
You know
one
what
thing
I'm
about
saying?
Cole is that
No
nigga
good.
smart, and so I feel like that already kind of limited his fan base. That's what I remember, kind of like the smoking thing. That niggas that ain't really on they
Bro, my uncle put me on Cole,
yeah,
bro. A
on they
grown man.
They,
so
they
it's
shit like that
it's
can
different.
still listen to Cole now. But I feel like he used to be such a school nigga. Like you listen to Cole if you was going to college, you was playing sports.
That's why I fucked with Cole
and all of
heavy
that
too.
shit.
Cause
It
you
was
know, like,
relatable.
yeah, it was very relatable. Like he was a nigga that was rapping. You know, back in high school, you know, like
Yeah.
niggas used to always want to fuck around and try to rap
Yeah.
themselves as well. and then the nigga was a fucking scholar. Like he was
educated.
educated.
I feel like, you know, I feel like most rappers, even if they did go to school, they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's like
that was something that I looked up to.
He was himself. Like he talked about his life and like.
Nah, yeah, Cole seemed like the type of nigga that like, you know that nigga.
That's why. That's why I think those trolls are deep rooted in the fans.
Yeah.
Because fans always try to make it out to seem like J. Cole's one of like the more complex niggas, and that's just not who he is. He does storytelling rap, which needs to be simple, and that's what he does it simply.
Simple.
Yeah, like bro, you just gotta listen. Like a lot of people that troll and talk about them, they don't really listen. They talk about like songs like workout and shit like that. Like, come on, bro. You niggas, you not no real Cole fan. That's what you talking about.
Every
bro.
big artist got some type of cringe.
You know what I'm saying? They do.
Cringe-worthy, corny-ass radio play
that
record.
type of track, I'm like, well, that eliminates you from the conversation
exactly.
already.
You already don't know what you're talking about.
You talking about that weak shit.
Come on, bro.
You know?
Kendrick got no makeup.
I fucking hate no makeup, bro.
That's just how the industry goes,
bro.
man.
They make a lot of music,
exactly.
bro.
Just like
some bad records.
Y'all don't like Love.
Off of Damn. It's just alright.
I don't fuck with Love.
I understand it.
You fuck with Heavy?
I fuck with it too.
With Zachariah, right?
Yeah. It's so like
somebody told me they didn't like that song, bro. I thought they was crazy, bro. Y'all don't like it?
I don't hate
one
it.
One of y'all
like,
actually hate that
I don't
shit.
hate it.
They hate that shit, but I don't.
Bro, one of my boys just told me they didn't like it. I thought he was crazy.
It just sounds so damn corny to me. But
I can understand why.
It's such
but
a
I
radio
understand
single.
why it's on the album.
Yeah.
What did that nigga? I didn't ride lays on curve with juice.
Yeah, he was on it, bro. You gotta listen
that whole
to it
catchy
again,
in the
bro.
bitch
It's
though.
catchy,
I can't
It
That's why I
rides.
like it.
It
That's why I like
rides.
it.
For real,
I might have to
rides.
beat that bitch again.
It's not his best song, but you
It's
put
not
that
his best
shit on,
song.
I guarantee you know at least 50% of the lyrics already.
I think it flows with
Already.
the album, bro.
I was hating on God too though. So
God hard. God is hard.
because I was thinking
God's
about
a
if you
track.
at a concert and he like puts the mic out and niggas go.
Nigga, I
hit
lose
that-
my-
that
This
line.
what God feel like.
Niggas
Me.
would lose their minds.
Who the what's next? Who else? Somebody we all had. I think we all had Nip in our.
Nip, his
Shout out to Nip, man.
Nip.
First
Nip
of all,
did it.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna say 90% of my peers is not gonna put Nip in the top 5. Probably not top 10 because they sleep on it. But Victory Lap, that nigga brought his shit. He brought his shit.
He
This
was
was like a
grinding
different
for
Nip.
years.
He was in his bag.
And he been grinding for years.
I don't.
in the
Besides
bag.
West Coast nigga, I don't know what the demographic is for Nip because I'll meet niggas around San Antonio that are just like random and like, oh yeah, you heard that Victory Lap? It's like nigga, you listen to Nipsey Hussle?
Right.
I'll be surprised, yo. No, there is somebody that when a nigga tell you to listen to Nip, it's like, all right, like I already know you got a good ear for music, cause
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. 'Cause
Nice.
I talked to some people out in Florida, like they don't mess with Nip.
They don't listen
or,
to
like,
Nip.
Nah.
Ugly because you said brackets, best song of the year.
shit, Blue Chips
nigga.
too is right up there for me.
Shit, nigga, that double up.
I mean, Blue Laces
Hey,
too. My
that-
fault.
That double up.
That double up is hard.
That was a great Dom K verse, bro.
So nigga, my favorite song on
the
that.
best verse he's put
Oh.
out in 3 years,
Oh.
4 years.
Dub the nigga that don't like the new Dom.
Y'all
K.
like
Remember I
the
told
new
You
you.
don't like the
bro?
new Dom?
Y'all
Yeah,
like
samples. It's full of samples. I fuck with that shit.
You didn't like the new Dom?
I like the production. I don't like the.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't like
rapping.
him,
He's,
bro.
he's
I
still
don't like.
he's still doing that offbeat.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Not
bro.
saying
it's not
anything
like
shit.
he's always rap like that. He's like.
It was better than his last shit from the west
On
side
me.
of LA. Shit.
That was the reason it was the shit wasn't in the
And-
top 5 because he was
And I
doing
would
that
and I
flow.
would say like I would say the production was A1.
That's why I think like I enjoyed it a lot
Yeah.
more because I mean like
The
his
production's
lyrics,
A1.
his
I'm
lyrics,
not
I
gonna
still
cap.
laughed at. I
Yeah.
still laugh like nigga, what the fuck are you saying? But
Yeah.
because the production was so cool and just the vibe,
I still ain't
I
listened to
just
that
fucked
shit.
with it a lot more.
I still haven't listened to all of
Tell
it.
you nigga, my favorite song on the Nip is Loaded Bases, nigga. That's probably my favorite song of the year.
That's what my homeboy said. Loaded
Loaded
bases.
Bases.
I
My,
fuck with
favorite,
that shit
my
heavy.
favorite song, Blue Laces too.
Hey, bro,
I slept. Okay, when that hoe came out, I slept that bitch on repeat for
I
like
like
that
that
shit
young.
was
I
hard.
like that young nigga, bro.
Young nigga track too.
Young nigga. Hey, that's what I was talking about. That's the beat he had.
For P&D. Is that what
No,
you
no,
were
no,
saying?
no.
You were saying for P&D?
Drake rapped off
I remember what you was
that
talking
same type of beat. Like
You
what
was
song
talking
was
about for Days in the East?
Days in the East? Yeah,
That's what you was
it
talking
was
about.
that.
Hard song.
Shit,
Man.
nigga. I got off of
That like 4 through like 10 to 12 is hard.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up that track list.
off
'cause
of Victory
Keys to the
Lap.
City.
I got double up. I got Keys to the City 2.
Double Up another track. You could just let that bitch go on a loop.
Million While You Young, man. That shit was great.
oh no, I fuck with
Did y'all
that,
say Loaded Basis with CeeLo?
Yeah.
That was my favorite song on there.
Yeah, that shit was cold.
That Hard Knock Life sample on Hustle and
Oh,
Motivate.
run,
Hustle-
Yeah, Hustle and Motivate.
Yeah,
Hustle
my
and
shit.
Motivate.
Oh
That shit
yeah,
was
that's
cold.
hard.
I was surprised he was able to pull that off because usually
Yeah, he just really just slowed it down. I was
if a
like,
nigga sample a song that well known, it's hard
Dude,
to.
even the dedication, bro. Like they was him and Kendrick.
nigga
Oh,
was
I fuck with
snapping, bro.
Real Big too. That Real Big. That's a
Yeah.
track. That's a track, man.
Real
Shout out
Big.
Nip. That's
I
a
think
good
that
song.
intro
Real
slept
big.
on. I think the intro slept on. He
Yeah,
came on
it
the
is.
intro spitting.
He was spitting this whole tape.
That last time that I checked is on there too. I forgot that's on there. That's a fucking track, nigga.
He was in his bag, man. Like, I appreciate Nipsey for this. Like, you can
That's
tell
one,
that.
that's one with YG, right?
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
And see, like, I feel like for Nipsey, this nigga been at it for years. Like,
Years.
and we've been waiting on Victory Lap for years.
Right.
Like, normally when a nigga get this far into his career and finally drop something, it usually don't live up to expectations.
But like, this is like the album that
this
it lived up to expectations. Yeah, I was
this
like,
album that we've been waiting.
I was like, I see why we was waiting for this shit.
Because I mean, like,
I was late.
he got a lot of buzz off of Crenshaw,
Yeah, that
but
was the first thing I
Crenshaw
listened to.
but Crenshaw wasn't never
Crenshaw
as good
hard,
as
too.
it
Y'all
as
think
this song.
Crenshaw? Y'all think Victory Lap is better than Crenshaw?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
tough.
You said they're kind of
That's
easy,
tough.
bro.
Hell
yeah.
You said
You
they're
said they're
kinda
real
easy.
Hell
easy.
yeah.
I'd have to think about that
am.
one.
I don't know, bro.
Crenshaw
Yeah.
got a lot of fucking songs.
Crenshaw is hard.
Dude, but I'm
On me, it
definitely
is.
I'm definitely choosing Crenshaw over. I mean, Victory Lap.
You know,
over
you said it
Crenshaw.
right. No,
What song is that on? I might have to take Crenshaw, dog.
bro. I think I might take Crenshaw too, bro. Just cause
Nah.
it's like it's
He
classic.
got that Check Me Out with Don. He got that
Go
that
long.
4 in the morning.
He got 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning. The
He
track,
got,
nigga, don't take days
This
off.
shit at 21. Fuck.
Drive
He got-
Cruise, Face the World.
Face the world, bro.
Face
That's
the World.
That's hard.
Man, niggas is asleep on
classic.
Nip, dog. If y'all niggas listening to this, go listen to some Nipsey Hussle, dog.
That nigga had them
Hey,
James
did y'all
Fauntleroy
peep?
features too.
What was that shit called?
Yeah, James Fauntleroy.
TMC by Nip. The marathon continues.
The marathon continues.
Yeah.
Nah,
You peep
I
that
ain't
shit?
peep it.
That's like 2011. Nip,
Yeah.
nigga.
Nip been out for a minute. Nip used
He
to have
been
a
out
song
for a
with
minute, bro.
He had a song with Drake. That Killer. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I
bring
heard
it
it.
home, even if I gotta do it on my own. I'm a motherfucker. Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a track.
Yeah, a song with
Um,
Dave East too. That's old. It
for real.
go hard. Yeah, it's called Clarity.
And shit, I want to ask you about Dave East because I fuck with Dave East a little bit.
You gotta listen a little more, bro.
Yeah.
He be spitting, bro. Like, what's the last project you listened to?
I
If you
don't
have,
think I've ever listened to a full Dave East
I
project.
can't
Go-
even tell you a full project.
go listen to
Yeah.
P2.
What made me listen
Y'all
to that
gonna
nigga is one of
appreciate
them. You know how niggas be posting them videos of Twitters and niggas freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was on some show just like
Going off.
for like
I think
4
it was
minutes.
I think it was Sway.
Yeah, they was switching
I
the
know
beats and shit. That nigga was
Nah, go.
Dave
go,
East could rap.
Go check
Yeah.
P2. Yeah, I might like as far
That's
as
that New
like
York shit.
music
Mm.
and like the way he put it together.
Yeah,
I like it.
I know he could really rap though. Dave East the type of nigga nigga give me 32 bars and it ain't nothing.
Yeah, for real.
Dave
And,
East,
and I was the same way because like when he dropped Kyrie Chanel,
Yeah.
I peeped it and it was like I had to let it grow on me. And even that project is not bad. Like he got some bangers on it.
He got such a heavy he got that heavy Nas cosign, which made me know like
Yeah,
that nigga must be nice.
but like now I think he really getting in his bag. Like that P2 is probably his best project.
He don't
thus
really
far.
do like I think the thing about Dave East probably why he don't appeal to a lot of people. He don't do no singing shit.
Nah,
what I can see.
Nah,
He a straight
getting-
rap nigga,
He
yeah.
getting on there and rapping. I mean, but he'll put
Like
you
other
know,
people on the
Yeah,
hooks.
like he got songs with Chris Brown. He got songs with like people like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
That
He
might be
dropped,
why
I think he dropping that Karma 2 tomorrow.
That might be why he ain't crossed over. I need to peep that Dave East though, cause that nigga.
Peep that P2 before
really
you
rapping.
listen to anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the notes right now. But what was another album that all four of us had? It was that Scorpion.
Scorpion, yeah.
I think everybody had Rock too. Right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Rock.
Did everybody
I didn't
have
have
J-Rock?
Rock.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't have
Rock.
J-Rock.
It's hard.
So
And it's weird for me because I'm pretty sure once I actually run through Redemption, then I'll probably place it in my top
Redemption
5.
hard, man.
Redemption-
But
It's
I
hard.
just still haven't like finished the entire
Nah, I feel
Redemption
you.
yet.
It's hard.
I don't know
though.
why.
What's that rotation, nigga? That's my shit.
It's just
fuck
like
with
too
that
much
already.
music out, man. Like
it is a lot of
yeah,
music
it
out.
is
It's
a
hard
lot.
to.
it's just a lot of
It's hard to
music.
get. It's
That's
hard
what I
to get
wanted to
into
talk
it.
about. Y'all niggas fuck with that?
What,
Y'all
all
fuck
the
with
music?
how much music's been coming out? Because it's
Yeah.
been hard for me to keep up.
I mean, if you look at it in the, like this is how I look at it. Like
Mhm.
it's all these artists. We have all these artists,
Yeah.
and most of them drop a project every year annually. So I mean, it's gonna happen. I think now just in the summer, it's all been dropping lately. Like
Yeah.
y'all said, Dave Easy. I didn't even. Y'all was like,
Yeah.
y'all wasn't expecting that. He dropped that in like February.
Oh,
like,
for real?
Yeah, it's early this year.
Okay.
So, but I've been riding to it like all the time and stay in rotation. But
Mhm.
I mean, I like it. I mean. You know, most people complain about it ain't being
Yeah.
on music, and now it is.
And now
so,
it's a lot. Yeah,
It's
niggas
a
still
gift and a
complaining.
curse.
yeah.
It's like a gift and a curse. Cause like think about back when, you know, like we was in high school. For example, I'm gonna use Big Sean for example. That Finally Famous 3.
On me,
Nigga, I was waiting for that shit for so fucking long. You feel me? And it's like, and it's just like,
It's a fucking mixtape, boy.
no, it is. But it's like,
best project ever.
Yeah.
it's like nowadays you don't really hear too much about setbacks on albums. It's like when they give a date,
Yeah, niggas put
they
it
gonna
out.
drop that shit.
Because they don't got to
Yeah.
ship it to a, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just
So
upload that bitch to iTunes and then.
On me.
and then it's like, you know, like they can put out something like any artist, let's just say Okay, like for example, Scorpions just dropped what a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, if you go back in high school, this shit would still be in play.
Niggas is moving on, yeah.
And it's like niggas move on when another artist drop it. So it's like it's a gift and a curse. It's like people can appreciate it within those 2 weeks, or
Yeah, it's like if you don't listen in the moment, you ain't never gonna listen to it.
you're not.
That's why I try to binge everything. But I'm coming back to everything towards the end of the year. Cause
you gotta put everything back in.
Mostly everything in the top 5. I haven't even been getting the replay value out of it that I wanted.
Like
to.
for example, I'm still bumping KOD. I'm still bumping
You're
KOD now.
bumping it like it's
Right now.
like it just came out.
And I'm not bumping that shit as much as I want to, just because it's so much shit.
Yeah,
That's why I don't people a lot of new like music right off top though, because like when I really fuck with something, I keep it in rotation.
and there's so many more artists, man. It's about to drop. Like
That's
Isaiah
what I'm saying.
Rashad about to drop. Mac Miller about to drop in August, man. So shit, Travis about to
Like
drop.
June,
Fuck y'all, don't
nigga,
say
Mac
nothing.
is cool.
June's
I like
crazy, dog. What we get like 3 good music projects.
You got
Uh,
You
Drake.
got
You
Scorpion.
got Drake, you got J Rock, you got Hove and Beyonce album. Hove and Beyonce album is interesting to me, man. That it sounds good, but it is weird to kind of hear them rap on all of this new age shit.
All this shit together.
Yeah, I like 444 more.
It's
'cause
kind of weird
B,
just to
B,
hear.
B snap. B went
Yeah, she
harder than
snapped.
Jay on
she
the project.
did. It's a Beyonce project with
On me.
Jay-Z features.
It's kind of weird to hear Hove really be this father time ass nigga now, man.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just kind of different. I mean, like 444, you got a glimpse of that, but it was more of like a confessional album to me.
That's why I liked it though. 444 seemed more like
I feel
Yeah.
like that was like a big brother
Yeah,
project. Like,
yeah,
you
it
know,
was,
here's
and it's like this project with B seems like I'm a husband, I'm a
Yeah.
father,
exactly.
and it was like it was cool, but
I mean, look at
Nah,
the cover. You
yeah.
know, she doing his hair or
Yeah.
he doing. I forgot what it is, but that's just what it
That
is.
shit was deeper to me because, like, if we did this shit like 3 weeks ago, that shit probably would have been my top 5. But that album feels like it's like a.
I feel like it's just for a
What-
little moment in time.
If
Right.
not, it feels like actually after you live with it, the moment gets worse because it feels like a kind of like a what's understand doesn't need to be explained album, like in a relationship when people say that shit.
yeah,
yeah,
And it's like, all right, we get it.
like y'all in a
Y'all
relationship,
bosses.
y'all got money.
Y'all love each other after this nigga
And
cheated
that's
on
how-
you. We get it.
That's how I felt about it. I was like, man, y'all really ain't got shit to talk about. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Hov, I don't need to hear about all your money. B, I don't need to hear about all your money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all done already did what y'all. That's why 444 was refreshing. Because the nigga talked about, what do you call it?
Nice.
He's talking about shit like
nice.
wills and
Yeah, he's talking about infidelity, talking about being a father, talking about
Yeah, all that
institutionalized shit and the story of OJ. Like,
Story of OJ.
he brought some real, like, topics.
I'm gonna ask
to
y'all
it.
a question.
Hmm.
Do y'all think that personally? Well, yeah, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all think Hov should drop another album, like another solo project? I think he should retire after 444. That's a
That should've
perfect
been-
I
ending.
think
That
if
should've been
444
ending.
wasn't ending, that would be cool.
That's
I
a
don't
perfect
think
After
he will,
this, he
though.
has to drop another album.
Yeah,
like
I think
one
he's gonna
more.
drop another one.
Honestly, I don't even count this as
Yeah, I really don't count
his
this whole
doing.
album.
I count it more of like Beyonce, like let's do something just for the culture, for the people. Because like then again, Beyonce and Jay-Z is held up to that status
standard,
of
yeah.
like black relationships, like Barack Obama and Michelle.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they like held up to that status. So like it was very well appreciated that they dropped an album together, like from that perspective.
I hope he drop another one, but not soon. Give me like 3 years.
3 years.
Go through some
it's too
shit.
long. It's gonna be next year.
I need him to go through some shit, man.
He can't go through too much more. You
Yeah,
have a
that's what
bad
I'm saying,
business-
yeah.
I don't know what
bad
else
business
could he
deals
go
or some-
through.
Bad business deals or something like
Nah,
that.
I don't know what
But like
else
I don't
he
want to
can go
hear
through.
no rap about bad business.
That's what I'm
deals.
saying. He can't.
444 was great because it was so much
He has
going
so much
around.
to talk about, yeah.
But it's like what? So like he has to cheat again in order for
He
him
can't
to
cheat
go
again. He
through
gonna lose
something.
Beyonce, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
Better
like-
not cheat again.
I feel like 444 should be it. That
It
should
would have
be
been. It would
done.
have been a great cap, but like
Just
like,
drop hard ass features from now on.
This joint album can't be the last album.
No more albums.
It won't be his last. I feel like I can confidently say that.
I kind of want it to be. Not
gonna-
to say that I'm horn on Hov. It's just like I don't want to see the decline of Hov.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to see that.
Do you put it in his discography though?
444.
Yeah. Because like I don't put 2088 in Big Sean's discography.
Oh, he's saying like, do you put the new shit they put out together?
Yeah.
No,
the joint
like, you
out-
count that?
no,
Yeah,
no,
nah, yeah, I don't
no,
put
no,
that in Big
no,
Sean
no,
catalog
no,
either.
no. I don't. I
Nah,
don't.
wouldn't. Shit, Big Sean could use that in his catalog. Though.
Trust
Good.
me, he been tripping,
He
bro.
could.
been
He actually
tripping.
could.
Did that nigga drop something this year? Oh no, that was last year. He dropped that.
That
Double
Metro
Another.
Boomin shit.
Stop it, bro. He been
That Metro Boomin
tripping,
shit
bro.
is ass.
He
Hey,
been tripping, bro.
Sean, if you ever peep this podcast, just know that I love you, dog. But you gotta stay off the trap shit, bro. You got to.
I like Dark Twisted
Get back
Fantasy.
to your
I mean,
lane. That's his
Dark
best
Twisted
album.
Fantasy. What was it?
I know
Dark
you're
Sky
talking about
Paradise.
Dark
Dark
Sky
Sky
Paradise.
Paradise.
That's his best
that
project.
shit was cold. That
I
shit was
think-
cold.
I think we said it earlier. We talking about Finally Famous. I think his best project Detroit.
Detroit.
I forgot about Detroit.
That's my favorite project by that nigga.
I forgot about Detroit.
That's-
But I think
No,
as far as like from beginning
When
to
did y'all
end,
start listening to Big Sean?
09? 2010, around the same time as
high school. Yeah.
So like, what was the first project?
Finally Famous 3.
For real?
One,
Yeah.
So y'all didn't peep, Big Sean? That was quote unquote Finally Famous too.
After. What do you call it? Put me on Big Sean Mott's.
Did y'all peep Finally Famous like the first one?
Nah.
The first Finally Famous?
It's not all that.
I can't even remember what time period it was because the first thing I heard was that.
Because Big Sean was nice to me. I like that
he
shit.
was. He used to be
I
nice
like
as
Big
fuck.
Sean. He was
Big Sean just
in my
corny.
top 5 conversation at one point.
Yeah,
the first thing I ever heard
was
was that Lemonade freestyle he did.
Oh yeah.
The first thing I ever heard, and that shit was
I
hard as
remember
fuck.
that shit.
That nigga did.
I think the first thing
Everybody
I ever
was jumping
heard,
on that Gucci Mane Lemonade song. That shit was hard.
first thing I ever heard was this track he had with Kanye. I think that shit was called Glenwood or some shit like that.
Nah, I ain't never heard that shit.
That shit
First thing I heard
cold.
about that nigga was Final Hour, or is that the intro to Finally Famous?
Yeah,
3?
Final Hour.
Whatever with the fucking
Catch Me Running to
heard the
the
song with
money.
Yeah, I heard the song with him and Drake.
Oh, that I feel like we
made it.
Yeah.
That's a track too. That nigga Drake said I'm
Yeah,
gonna highlight like
man.
when Marcus glowing.
Boy,
That's
what?
fucking-
On me.
That's not even a good line. But
It's
back
not.
then I was
But
like,
back
shit
then it
hard,
was
boy.
hard.
Yeah.
Back then it was hard.
I was
You
like,
thought
I
he was
heard
really
this
saying
nigga, dog.
something.
Yeah, this nigga.
Bro,
man.
you highlighting out here, bro.
Yeah, I was like, this
Come on,
nigga something else, man.
So like,
Is Meek dropping this year?
he should be after that EP.
I haven't
He
even listened
should
to the EP, dog. So that's what I'm saying. Be too much music.
See, the reason why I don't know, like I haven't really cared for Meek Mill music ever since he got watched by Drake, but that
I like
EP
his
was
album.
No,
slapping.
that Wins and Losses
That album
was hard.
before
Yeah,
that
no,
beef
Wins and
started.
That
Losses
Wins
is
and
hard.
Losses is hard.
I can't lie.
I
You
even
don't
didn't
like
peep
it?
it. I
You
didn't
haven't
peep
peeped
it. I
it?
didn't
You gotta
peep it.
listen to it,
Only
bro.
peeped like 2 songs.
Rip
That
it.
But the album before the beef started, that Dreams
it
something
was
Money
the
shit,
shit
Kebab.
with
that shit was nice. I actually
But
like the album. I
Wins
like
and
that
Losses
album.
had Rico
way
on
better
there and
than
shit,
that.
yeah.
Wins and Losses better.
Wins and
No,
Losses.
Wins and Losses is good.
It might be his best album. Like
I fuck with
from start to
What
finish.
song is that? Heavy Heart.
Heavy Heart.
That's my shit, man.
You got. That's still
I
in
don't even
rotation
think
for
I
me.
added
What's that other
that
shit you and Red be trying to make me listen to?
Oh, that Fall Through.
That fall through.
Boy, that's a track.
That's a track,
Get
bro.
you a little shorty to play that with.
On
nigga.
me. She gonna come through too.
That's a good
Yeah,
record.
man, he said get you a shorty to play
Yeah.
that.
Bro, he got he dropped on that Hove beat. What's that beat called?
I don't even know which one you talking about.
Let me check it.
I didn't even let that.
I'm happy for Meek though, man.
I didn't let the beef affect.
Boy, that
my-
nigga
I was
accepted
like-
his
I
L
just
with
don't-
grace.
I don't listen to the nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit did affect like the way I didn't really listen to Meek before, but after he took that L, I was like, nah, I ain't listen to no goddamn Meek. And then I was like, come on,
But
man.
like people moved on
I
from
went
it.
ahead and listened to Wins and Losses, and I was like, you know what?
1942 flows.
And he
We
accepted
Ball
that
with
L.
Young Thug. You ain't heard the We Ball?
I heard that
I
song.
haven't.
And that's the thing about me,
These
nigga.
scars.
Really, you don't see too many niggas that accept their L and be like, all right, nigga. You know
That's what I'm saying. He took it on the chin
is.
and he
It
bounced
is what it
back.
is.
Because
That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he not.
He actually got the people
He
back
ain't
on
fake
his
with that
side
shit,
when
yeah.
yeah.
and then after he went to jail, he
To
turned
jail,
into like
yeah.
a you know what I mean?
activist,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
activist
saying?
and yeah, a pillar
He got
of
the
black
people
community
back on
and
his
shit, so-
side with that shit.
The
so.
young black
Which I
American.
was all
Yeah,
for,
bro. You
'cause
gotta,
he
hey,
shouldn't
bro,
have
you gotta
been
listen to this album, bro. Wins and Losses.
Nah,
You
Wins and
got-
Losses is good.
It's his best project.
It's good for real. But he really did take he took his L move. I was about to say, I remember I seen a Ja Rule something the other day. This nigga talking about he didn't take an L to 50, and it's like, nigga.
I seen him talking about that
10 years
shit.
later.
Even the niggas
Admit it,
around
dog.
the panel
Yeah.
was like, "Nigga, you good?"
Oh yeah, niggas was like, nah, you lost, but like,
Stop
That nigga,
trolling, bro.
Yeah.
that nigga 50 ended the whole murder. and he-
don't lie about
Bro,
what
50
he
was
called it.
hot, bro.
I feel like we
I
can't.
just seen a tweet. It was like, was 50
Was 50 hotter than Drake? Yeah.
in his prime.
His prime?
It's tough.
I say yes,
say yeah,
but
bro.
Drake's lasted longer.
Yeah.
The reason why I say yes,
50 had a video game, bro.
In a video game.
this the main reason why I say,
Bulletproof,
this the main
He had
reason why
shoes,
I
he
say
got
that.
acting.
yeah, bro. He was hot.
This the main reason why I say his
Everybody wanted to be in jail.
prime was bigger because
highest
back
point is
then
higher.
social media wasn't
Yeah,
what
it's
it is
different.
now.
You're right.
So it's a lot harder
I
to get
agree.
that type of stage and to sell those many records when you don't have to stream shit.
Shit, people would
So
say
imagine if social media was out then.
Exactly.
people
doing
would
50's
say though,
runs.
like it's just a give and a take, because people would say without social media, you don't see all these kind of negative things about artists. They don't have to
Yeah.
deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake said
Yeah.
on What Is It, Lord Knows.
Niggas are fake on Scorpion just
You
because
gotta,
of the whole
you
push
gotta,
beef.
they pull all your skeletons out the closet like Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
Like that's true. When you in this age, so I feel like it's a give and a take. But I would say 50 had a bigger.
The highest point of 50 is higher.
Boy, the
You Richard
nigga got
Die
a-
Trying in the Massacre, like
It doesn't matter how small the time period is.
First
the
of
highest
all,
is
his
crazy.
first album, you made a movie and a video game, man.
this nigga sold
Video game.
I was
Crazy.
I was watching some shit about this Drake versus 50, who had the bigger peak. They said this nigga Fifth, Get Rich or Die Trying, sold 800,000 units the first week. Second week it sold 800,000 units again. Like niggas, nobody does that.
That nigga almost went diamond.
Nobody does
On
that.
me. In
Like
2 weeks.
to have the same first week sales and second week sales, nobody does that. It's usually cut in half by the second week. So that lets you
Right.
know niggas heard that shit and was like, oh shit, nigga, we gotta go and cop this 50. So Yeah, I say 50.
What Wayne do the second week after he did the first week?
On Carter 3?
Mail?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
The second week?
Yeah. I guarantee it was probably almost half, though. Because niggas don't do that. Even Drake shit.
That was just perfect timing for Wayne, man.
Because he was coming out, he was putting out, he was running that era, really. Yeah. He was putting out so much music, bro.
Y'all think we going to get C5 this year?
I don't want it.
Hopefully not.
Do y'all want it, though?
I don't want it.
I don't. And I feel bad.
I think I do, bro. I think I do only because I can't leave off on
the only way I want it is if it's a total different modern sound. That's the only way I want it. It's not modern as far as trap, but it's like, what if I hear Wayne just start spitting on some Kendrick Lamar type beat shit?
If he comes with that attitude of like,
that would be very interesting.
This is my first shit without Birdman.
Yeah.
Fuck this nigga. I'm about to drop the best shit I've ever dropped.
I guess for Wayne, the climate of music done changed so much. I want to hear him say some shit, man.
We just don't want to hear punchlines no more.
Yeah.
Like, let us know, like,
I don't want to hear
punchline
for punchline, you know.
That deal went wrong. Let us know how, you know.
If anything.
But like, he been, like, I think by this time, I mean, I doubt he's going to keep the same tracks he originally had on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got to redo that
you know,
shit.
He's put out 3 projects since then, so he's been talking about it.
No way, yeah.
But
if anything.
No, because niggas was saying that nigga was going to have, like, Dwight Howard, Orlando Magic references on there.
Yeah,
so he gotta rewrite that shit.
Yeah, you gotta rewrite it, bro.
Cause he's always been a culturally relevant like rapper. Yeah, he always talking about shit that he gotta rewrite it. I just hope he inspired and he's gonna come with that bullshit, dog.
Yeah, I feel you.
Honestly, I would rather hear like a Carter 2 version of Wayne.
That's not gonna happen
for this C5.
Yeah, there's no way.
I would rather hear that.
There's no way.
Because that was a more conscious.
What was Carter 2?
Oh no, he was snapping.
He was snapping.
04, 05?
Carter 2, it might be his best lyrical project.
That's 05. It is his best lyrical project, yeah.
That's what I said, man.
05, nigga. We talking 13 years later. Nah, he gonna be on some
I'm just saying, like, I
would
rather hear that version of Wayne now.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Then Carter 3.
Honestly, different motherfucker.
Honestly,
that nigga gone.
We gotta hope
that version.
He back in 05,
yeah,
bro.
We gotta hope he's
still wearing.
Shit, nigga, I might have to queue up Carter 2 on the ride home.
Yeah, man.
He's hustler music.
He wearing baggy jeans and chinchilla coats.
Yeah,
and stuff.
nigga used to have Bape on.
But that's when that nigga was
hot. He was running with Joel Santana and all them boys.
We need I hope it's good, but I ain't. Somebody else gonna have to tell me it's good. I'm gonna tell you that. I ain't gonna.
I gotta listen, bro. Wayne, he's my favorite rapper.
I mean, look,
and that's the thing. He probably my top 5 favorite rappers.
I'm gonna peep it off of respect.
When he dropped No Ceilings in high school, bro.
Yeah, as long as it's not like 20 tracks and shit, I don't have no problem peeping that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna peep it just off of respect. But you know, like you gonna hear it for trash.
We done kind of talked about it before, but it's kind of like I said, like when AI went to the Pistons, man, I wasn't watching that nigga hoop no more. Like it hurt me, nigga. Like I can't watch this shit, so I don't know. Somebody got to tell me it's nice. And
is AI top 10 player of all time?
Nah.
But you could look at it from a different perspective,
favorite,
like,
but not best.
Of like Wayne, it could be Jordan going to the Wizards. Even though that time period was kind of bad, that nigga had some 50-point games.
He did, but it's like I gotta watch all this bullshit to see that.
Yeah, gotta wait.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to have to listen to 12 Wayne tracks to get 2 good ones.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't got time for that. Nah, but I feel like we can't talk about the year of 2018 in music. And
I gotta give Wayne a benefit of the doubt. He Wayne.
Yeah.
Out of respect, man. You just gotta.
He fresh out the contract.
We gotta address good music, man. All of their antics over there. At good music, if we're gonna talk about music this year.
Oh, now that we don't have Nick on here, we can actually get a full like fuck these niggas type of attitude going.
Did y'all really fuck with any of these albums? Y'all really fuck with heavy?
I fuck with most of them. Yes. I just don't.
Yeah.
There's still some shady ass niggas.
The production.
The production is what outshines everything about
the production is A1.
Yeah. I don't need to hear him.
Which is like great about Ye. You know, like Ye stuck true to his roots about being one of the top niggas in music when it comes to producing. Yes, his lyrics has diminished.
A lot.
A lot.
It's other because
he rapped harder on Kids See Ghost than he did on.
He had great features. He had great features on everybody's albums. I wish he would have stuck with the egotistical attitude.
Do that, bro. I hate when they get on somebody else's track
and they start snapping.
And he's such an egotistical person, so it's like, nigga, go hard on your own shit, because his album's ass.
I wouldn't say his ass. It was just like
his cheeks.
No, because
I can't even listen to Violent Crimes no more.
It's just okay. So like, first album was what, Daytona.
Yeah.
And then second album was Ye, right? Yeah. Because like I remember when Ye first dropped, I was like, okay, like nigga got some hits on here. And then Kids See Ghost drop. And then I'm like, okay, well, Ye is obviously the third best. And then Tiana Taylor shit drop. I'm like, okay, like Ye shit sucked. But I feel like at the moment when Ye dropped, I was like, I did like 3 or 4 songs off.
I like Ghost Town
out of the 7.
I still like Ghost Town.
It wasn't even when I heard them other niggas shit. It was when I was continually hearing his album. Like I was just letting it play through and keep listening to it, and I would subtract a song from the 7. I can't even listen to Violent Crimes no more.
I've been in go back to listen to his shit. After
I still
Kids
listen to
See
Ghost Town
Drop.
sometimes, but it's like, nigga, this album is ass.
After Kids See Ghost drop, I mean, okay, well, I'm a Kid Cudi stan, so
Kids See Ghost is hard though.
anything about Cudi, I'm a 9 times out of 10 fuck with it. So it's like once Kids See Ghost drop, I was like, this is all I need. All I need is Ye to vibe in with Cudi.
Is there anybody else on good music y'all want to hear though?
I want to hear Sean.
Yeah, I would like to hear Sean
On the Ye
on
production.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on Ye
Sean,
production.
he got to bounce back, bro.
Maybe Saha too. Saha got all the bars. In the world.
Saha.
They're actually making one right now.
Hey, that No
Yeah.
Dope on Sundays is hard.
No, yeah, that's
That was
this
this year,
year.
huh?
I think it was last year. I think it was the end of last year.
It was last year.
Nah, that shit is. Saha got all the bars.
It's something because
nigga.
even with all the scandalous shit of good music, nobody's really talking about half of the scandalous shit. Because that nigga Ye had, for the Nas album, he took the album cover, stole it.
Yeah,
He stole 2 beats off of it. The Bonjour beat and the Adam and Eve beat. He stole both of those.
the
and
Daytona.
didn't get no credit.
The Daytona cover with Whitney, all that
Bullshit.
was going
And
on
then
with
Tiana's album was different than what she
what
recorded.
she heard, yeah.
And then when she
Wait,
wanted,
what?
she recorded the album when somebody woke her up and was like, "Your album's out," and she didn't even know. And when she heard the album,
It was different
It
than
was
how they
different
had
than
it.
what
some of
she-
it was different than what she recorded.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then when she wanted to re-release it,
It was like, nah.
they was gonna re-release it a week later, and then a week later came and she was like, "I guess we're not doing it." She tweeted that shit.
Wait. So certain songs that she wanted to be on there wasn't on there?
I don't know if it was that, but
Some-
even worse is the way certain songs that she had heard completed were different on the album.
Well, this
That
the
shit
thing.
would piss me off. Nah.
This the
couldn't
thing.
do it.
From an artist perspective, that would piss me off because it's like this is my craft. This is
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah.
To not
from
run
the-
it by her first. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
You gotta tell
From
me.
a fan perspective, what I heard
Shit sounded good, yeah.
sounded great. So like, I'm curious to
To what
what
it
she
sounded
heard
like, yeah.
first because if that shit was trash, I'm like,
You know,
the fuck
Kanye
you
was out
tripping
there
over?
putting the
It's-
lasers
it's-
in the beats and all that shit.
Yeah,
She
the
wasn't
laser
fucking
shit
with that.
on Issues. Was it Issues and Hold On? Hold On?
Yeah, Issues and Hold On.
That shit was
y'all heard,
random.
That shit is such a like
That shit wasn't supposed to be there.
old sounding song. Like
That
it's
shit
so
That shit
old.
was random as
Niggas
fuck.
slapping these new age.
But
Those
lasers on
laser
that
sounds
shit.
were supposed to be there.
But I'm like, that's something that if it's anybody is Ye. Of course, Ye gonna do some shit like that. If it's
You know what,
anybody,
I
You be
realized,
tweaking, bro.
Talking about this shit, I think 2018 might be like a definitive year of change. I think a lot of our favorite artists are like,
changing.
well, they might be done.
They
dog.
old now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not old, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they OGs
terms
in
of
the
rap,
game
yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I seen that XXL freshman, bro. All these dudes look the same,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey,
Everybody got-
hey, JID,
Oh, JID nice. You
JID.
heard JID?
is
I haven't heard
He
that.
signed the Dreamville.
Okay.
JID. If it's anybody on the double XL
You fuck
freshman
with-
list, number one nigga you need to pay attention
But
to.
usually in
JID.
XXL list, we
You
usually
what?
get
You
multiple
fuck with
niggas
Isaiah
like that.
Rashad.
Yeah,
yeah. He on Dreamville?
Yeah, he on Dreamville.
he on
got a song with Cole, I
Dreamville.
think.
He's
For
cold.
real?
Yeah.
He's
Let
cold.
me go ahead and put that in there.
He's-
That nigga Cole produced one song on his album. I think
What's
it's
the name
just
of his
called
album?
Louder.
The Never Story.
The Never Story.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's cold, man.
That's
I
probably
like it a lot.
that's probably the best produced J. Cole song outside of High Power is that shit on his album.
That nigga did
Louder.
produce High Power.
High power hard ass beat. But yeah, I was thinking about it just when we was talking about it. Like, yo, I don't care to hear a new Kanye album after this.
I don't either,
I
especially
don't
the
know.
shit I got.
Kanye's done.
I don't need to hear a new Nas album.
I'll be
after
fine if he just
I don't
turned
know.
into
I don't
like
know
a
why Nas
Zaytoven.
dropped that, bro.
this. I really don't need to hear
I
a new
didn't need
Nas
it.
album. I don't need to hear a new shit. I'll listen to Hov for sure. Hov the GOAT. I'll listen to Hov if he drops new shit. But
The Never Story, JID.
yeah.
Bet.
Who else?
Shit, man. While you at it, look
a lot
up
of niggas that's
look up
on- listen
Earth
to.
Gang too. Like that's like a group that he raps with. They signed to Dreamville
They
too.
was on,
Earth Gang. Earth Gang. Yeah.
Kobe making moves, bro.
They
I
was
like
on
his whole
that-
group,
He
bro.
do.
That what do you
Hey.
call it?
Omen.
What song
It's like
is Earth Gang
it's
on?
like the same vibe.
It's that shit he dropped on DJ Khaled album.
What?
Nas album done?
Nah.
talking about
We
Cole?
talking about Cole?
Yeah, what's
Jermaine's
the name?
interlude?
Jermaine's
Oh,
interlude.
yeah.
The Can't Call It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's them niggas.
Okay.
That's Earth Gang.
That's
what's up.
Earth Gang. Yeah.
So no, that shit's nice. But yeah, moving forward, 2018, man, like it's been so much music to drop. I'm looking forward to Isaiah Rashad, obviously.
I ain't
Looking
too.
forward to
I'm
Mac.
waiting for that shit, man.
I ain't even looking forward to new Chance, dog, and that shit hurt, man, because I thought Chance was gonna be the one.
I'm looking forward to
It's
Mac.
just been too long.
I feel like he
Shit gets
lost,
stale after a
he
minute.
lost
If you just
his opportunity to listen. He's always gonna put out numbers because he's Chance the Rapper.
because
I'ma tell you,
Coloring Book isn't an album. He said it's a mixtape. He still hasn't dropped a debut album yet.
Chance
I was about to
don't
say,
be-
yeah, he don't,
Yeah.
like, everything's been free projects.
Yeah, he don't be
doesn't-
fucking rapping, man, and that should be killing me because Chance could really rap.
He's like he be messing with, like, live instruments
Yeah,
and stuff like
exactly.
that. He deal with, like...
He could be slapping
natural-
choirs on every
yeah,
song.
you know what I'm saying? So he's like,
Like,
he like positive, feel good
Yeah,
music, you know what
and
I'm
I
saying? You're not
feel
finna... If you want a chance to just get on a track
Yeah.
and snap, like that song he just dropped, that's probably the best you're gonna get, because...
talking
you
about
know-
the
security, some shit.
Yeah,
right?
like
I might need security.
Yeah,
He's not getting on beats.
I be feeling bad
like
for wanting this nigga to go through some shit so he could like
all the beats are kind of
make
like
some music.
I
like
think
that.
it's all influences, and I really feel like that choir shit, that gospel shit that he implemented to his music came from Ye. And I really wish when he went on tour with Kendrick, he probably would have signed with them niggas. I feel like we would have got the chance that we was looking for if
Chance
he would have
rap,
stayed more around
back on
that
acid,
era.
Acid rap, that nigga was rapping.
Because you know, like,
rap is live.
if you think about it, every rapper in TDE, they all implement some little harmonizing, singing shit. Even J Rock do, but them niggas rap though.
He said they need to kick Absol out.
On me.
Oh man,
They need to kick him out.
He a OG, man. You
control
can't.
system back in the Gap,
bro.
He a OG.
Yeah, it's back in the Gap, bro. How long ago was that?
Nah, that shit was 6 years. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's
His last album wasn't bad.
That shit was
but
bad.
beyond, bro.
all them hoes
Keep it
past
honest.
control system are
Peon.
disappointing.
It wasn't good,
disappointing, bro.
It wasn't good, but it wasn't
He's
bad.
definitely the weakest link in the group.
He is.
I think on
he can rap, but he can't make a project. That's the thing.
Was it These Days? The best song on there was Kendrick's interlude.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was.
Kendrick.
These days, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that
no,
shit.
he had a song with Ross on there called Never Mind That. That was hard.
That's what I'm waiting for the drop. Port of Miami 2.
Is that shit coming out this year?
I don't know, but it need to come.
I listen
He's
to
so
some new,
consistent,
some
bro.
new
I
Ross,
listen
yeah.
to Ross.
Ross is he
Black
got his
Market
own-
was
he got
was
his
cool.
own lane, bro.
I like Black Market. That shit was cool.
Did you like the last album? Rather You Than Me?
Oh yeah,
Ready You to Me? Yeah, yeah.
the apple of my eye was too.
Favorite Ross album by far is going to be what's the shit with God Forgives I Don't. That's probably my favorite.
God Forgives I Don't. Mine is
That's the
Teflon
one.
Don.
That's the one with
Teflon Don hard.
with Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That shit was.
Oh, Amsterdam. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Ross song.
I'm a
all
big
time.
Ross fan.
My favorite full project is Mastermind, nigga.
Mastermind's
Oh
hard
no,
too,
my
bro.
Mastermind was cold too.
Mastermind is
You
hard.
said something. That nigga is consistent.
He's
Yeah.
consistent,
Nigga
bro.
always
He got his
dropping.
own lane.
Well, I don't know
Like,
because
luxury rap.
the shit that he dropped after Mastermind, that shit sucked.
Yeah, but he dropped it was a double. He dropped the 2 albums in 1 year.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a trap album. I
That
guess.
shit
Like,
sucked. What
like,
the fuck was
I don't know why.
what was that
I
shit
mean,
called?
I understand why
I think it was
rappers
like
try
a
to
label thing.
rappers try to
why he did
like
that.
push themselves to do different stuff. Like just stay in your lane, bro.
Music crazy now, dog. I was
It
thinking
had like
about,
Elvis Presley Boulevard on there, or something else.
Fucking,
I couldn't even name 3 tracks off that album.
that you got
I forgot
the
what it was
Lil
called.
Pumps of the world. I ain't got no problem with Lil Pump. Do your thing, but
I listen to Lil Pump.
I don't
Bruh,
listen to the nigga. But
I
like,
don't.
do your thing. I get your money. I can't get mad at you for that. But
Bro, did y'all see that Cole and Lil Pump interview?
shit was weird, dog.
It was
Like,
cringy.
Cole, I know what he was doing. He's not slick, bro. He did that on purpose, bro.
yeah, I think he was trying to sun him still a little bit. Even
He
in
was
the
trying to
interview.
show the
Yeah.
world how silly this
Yeah.
is.
Kept
Hood
cutting that
Billionaire.
nigga
That's
off.
what- It was called
Yeah.
Hood Billionaire.
Yeah, that
That's what
one.
it's called.
It was
The,
beyond. They could do without it.
Who else is blowing up this year? What's that nigga with all the crazy hair? 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
He locked
See, like
up
that's
now, huh?
what, like
Okay, that one
That's the
track he got.
generation.
That hoe is hard though.
The first
I ain't
one?
gonna lie.
That what?
I don't know the name of his biggest track.
Gumo.
Is that the
I
one
think
with
that
like
was
the
that was
gunshots
the
and
first
shit?
one. That was the first one. Yeah.
I said,
That's the
nigga, I'll
first
slap
one.
a nigga listening
Nigga
to this
slipping
shit.
up.
Yeah, no, I was like, nigga, this whole hard,
Gumo.
but I ain't never listened
I think
to
it's
none of
pronounced
I'm about to say
Gumo.
that song. I can't listen to too much of it.
You
bro.
know
I
what?
feel like
I've
I'm
just
losing
heard it.
brain
Yeah,
cells
I ain't
about a
never
second.
heard.
This is what's
Nigga
scary
put
to
it
me, cause like how you mentioned before, how like our favorite artists is like becoming to be like
Yeah.
like done now, and just looking at this new up and coming class of music artists, that shit scares me. I don't want to
Scary,
hear this
bro.
shit, man.
Yeah,
like it's
man.
like
Telling you, bro,
nah,
I look at
That
the-
shit.
cause I mean like how long is like pretty much like do I have to wait for Kendrick and Cole to drop the shit that I want to hear, and then have to be surrounded by all this other
shit that
bullshit
you
from
don't
Cole said he only
6ix9ine
dropping
and
2
shit.
more albums.
It's believable.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll
You
take
want them
2 is a
albums?
lot to me from him.
I mean, it
I would
is.
be
That's what I'm
surprised if
saying. But he
did
said
2,
he
yeah.
only dropping two more albums. Like that's scary.
I
Like
can see it, yeah.
Nigga,
gonna
I'll
stop.
definitely take this time period over, because we got enough artists like conscious niggas and
I'll
niggas
take
that
it
are
over to
lyricists.
like the mid 2000s. Yeah.
The dance tracks, the
Oh,
dance
yeah.
track era, that shit,
Yeah,
that was so
trash.
bad.
But it's crazy because
True.
nigga, real talk. I think we seen the end of an era. I think from like 09, we saw like all of our favorite artists now start coming up, from Drake to Kendrick to Cole,
That was the best time to me.
Big
On me.
Crit, nigga, Mac
That was the
Miller,
best time.
Big
Shout out to
Sean,
Crit.
Wiz Khalifa.
That was the
consistent.
best time.
All them niggas start coming up at the same time.
Kush and
I mean,
OJ, man.
I think we
Jeez.
might be able to look back at 2018 and be like, yo, that's when it
telling they all OGs now.
shifted. Yeah, it was like, cause even Wiz, like I used to fuck with Wiz heavy.
Wiz was hard, bro.
And I seen Rolling Papers 2 come out. I seen his 25 tracks, and I'm like, fuck. I gotta try to listen to all of these songs. Like,
Shit
it's
is
a lot
a
of
job.
music. Yeah, it
Nah,
feels like a
like-
chore.
Yeah,
opposed
it's an hour and a
something
half,
I'm
bro.
enjoying.
I'm not gonna lie, Rolling Paper 2 got a lot of bullshit on there.
Yeah,
But how I look at it now, when an artist make a album of more than
yeah. that many
16
songs. You're not
tracks,
meant to like all of them.
16 tracks nowadays. You know, like back then they used to do that shit and you used to actually take time to listen to it. You used to be excited. But nowadays, if you got an album more than 16 tracks, you got to condense that shit.
Yeah.
The fact that he got 25, I'm like, come on, Wiz, this is more than what you're supposed to do nowadays. Because like I think Cushion OJ was like 20 tracks, you know, so it's around the same.
I think he did it because like I mean, when the last time Wiz dropped the
That's
project?
what he had said. I watched the interview with him. And he's like, I ain't dropped something in a minute.
Yeah. I think he pretty much just wanted to put like as much music out as he can, like within a project for his fans
to take care of.
So
His
he can
fans.
chill.
Such a hiatus.
I actually wish artists go back to mixtapes.
Do they?
I don't think it'll
that?
ever really happen.
They don't.
Because it'll be, if they do a mixtape, it's gonna be released
All
on.
right, bro. I remember I used to get
Music.
on Hot New Hip Hop every day after school, bro.
I used to get on Dat Piff.
See
Hot
what
New
new
Hip-Hop.
tracks is.
I wish they go back to
Way
mixtapes.
back in the gap, used to get on LimeWire and shit.
me.
We still
I
do
crashed so many
get
computers with
mixtapes. They just put them on Apple Music.
Yeah,
So we,
every mixtape is
every
we
mixtape
think about it
is
as
on
an
You
album.
really can't afford to just put out, not a full project. Like you can't put out no bullshit.
Because SoundCloud is popping more than Spinrilla
Because
and
niggas is putting out
bro,
projects
that
every
Piff.
day. You got to come with your.
But niggas not about to drop on
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud.
bro.
I don't listen to nothing on SoundCloud. Like.
Bro, that's why I heard the Chance stuff, and I was like, if you don't put this on nothing else,
Yeah.
I can't play it
Yeah,
again.
exactly. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
be
going to
sitting
my
here
Safari.
Yeah,
on
I
this
hate that being my
SoundCloud.
only option.
Yeah, I want it all in one place. But
Even when Drake and Pusha was dropping it, so I'm like, bro, y'all can't.
yeah, put this shit up on.
Yeah.
on Apple. I don't even. I don't think Duppy ever made it to Apple Music. I know the
didn't.
story Adidon didn't, because of copyright and shit. But
Yeah.
2018, man, it's a weird year, dog. I feel like we got so much music, but I feel like eventually every fan of music, you end up just being like, all right, nigga, I ain't listening to really new shit no more. Like my parents, they don't listen to new shit. Like they might get
You
a couple
right
of songs
about that,
every
bro.
couple of years, where it's like my pops fuck with Redbone Heavy by Gambino. He's like, nigga, that's a track. But you know what I'm saying? You might get a couple tracks every couple of years.
Yeah,
where
every
it's
couple
like,
of
like,
years.
yeah, it makes me listen to that
And-
stuff.
and
And
like-
it's crazy because, like, I find myself listening to like
Yeah.
a lot of old
You'll
stuff.
go back to
I'm
old
still
stuff.
listening to,
Damn, so you saying that we
Friday
getting
Night
old?
Lights.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
niggas, we
What
getting
you
old.
saying,
I'm
man?
almost at
We
that
getting
point.
old, like-
Looking at 2018,
For
like,
real, though.
You saying
but
we getting to that
if we had
point
the
where
same
it's like,
conversation in 2020, dog, I'd be like, I don't know what these niggas are dropping because I'm just listening
For
to
real,
old
though.
shit. And I'm like,
forgot.
damn, I'm almost about to bow out. Like nigga, be like, all right.
I was
I'm listening to
watching
these old projects.
I was watching that what's that show that KG got?
The Area 21.
Area 21.
Area 21, and they just had some random segment about music. And surprisingly, KG knew about these new artists and shit.
Yeah.
And he asked Andre Ingram, that D League
That old
nigga.
nigga, yeah.
He was like, what you still listen to? He was like, shit, I still listen to old Jay-Z
Yeah.
and shit, because like that was like his.
Eventually, yeah, you
his
just
shit
you
of
like, all right,
growing
nigga,
up.
y'all niggas putting out bullshit. I gotta
Yeah.
go,
Gotta
nigga.
Go with my
stick to
roots.
the classics.
The only way I
Fuck.
could see it changing is like if I had children. You know, maybe they listen to that shit and then by default. But nah, I mean, I think I'm pretty much getting to that point where it's like, all right, I'm gonna be listening to Cole for the rest of my life. Listen to Kendrick for the rest of my life.
On me.
These same projects.
It's gonna be the classic.
It's kind of
project.
sad, but it's like I'm glad
mean, it is
to have
what it
seen their
is.
peak.
It's just
I don't know.
it's no new nigga that you're gonna get put onto. I think
How
the
many-
last new niggas that we got put onto, honestly,
Was-
was
was
probably
Zaywap.
Mick Jenkins.
Nah, for
and,
me, it
and
was
Isaiah.
Zaywap, yeah.
Mick need to drop some.
Because it's
again.
like how many years do we got left for Drake, Kendrick, and Cole being the top niggas? How many
Kendrick
years?
6.
You think
About
6?
5 or 6 years.
I think
Y'all
he
think that
retired.
long?
I think he retires in 4.
I think Cole's done in 2 or 3 years. Not that his music wouldn't still be good, but I think him as a person, I'm like, nigga, I'm done making music.
I think after Kendrick drops 2 more albums, he's
Like
done.
they used to do, I mean, like you said, they got catalogs, they got vaults of music. They moguls now.
I don't know,
Exactly.
man, because it's like Hov still going, so why not?
I mean,
That's
yeah,
Hov,
you
though.
got a
going.
point.
That's
yeah.
Hove though.
This is Kendrick. I'm not saying that Kendrick is Hov, but Kendrick.
I think Kendrick.
Well, you
I think
about it,
Kendrick
a
a
lot
better
of rappers
rapper.
still be
but,
making music. Like
I don't-
Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
be putting out albums.
Snoop
like,
do be putting out albums.
know
That
what
nigga
I'm
just
saying?
dropped the
Like,
gospel
yeah.
album.
You know what I'm saying? So like people.
So it's like, I mean, like, you never
but
know.
I think he's
'Cause, like,
saying
music
as
is like
far as,
their life,
knowing
you
how
know?
Cole is. You know, Cole like
Yeah,
he kind of distant from the world.
exactly.
So
I feel like he gonna duck off. and
like
be
when he say he
If
done.
anything,
he
I
gonna
can
be
picture
done.
Cole. I can picture
I can
Cole.
picture Cole stopping. I
doing
can't
that.
picture Kendrick stopping.
I can't picture Kendrick.
well, I guess what I
stopping.
was trying to phrase it as, now that I think about it, is more so I don't see me picking up new artists.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to him.
Yeah, like I'll always, anytime Cole could drop an album, I'll be 50 years old. I'm gonna listen to that shit. But I can't see me like, all right.
I
I'm
can't see me
actively
picking
looking
up
for
new artists now
Yeah,
because
I'm
of this
like-
new wave of artists. Like this
Yeah.
new
It's
wave
hard
of
to
artists.
decipher through all of it.
It's like all like Uzi.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
know,
gonna be like y'all
Playboy
check that
Cardi
new Uzi.
ish.
Yeah.
Y'all
Look,
I'm not listening to Uzi, bro. Come
Yeah,
on now.
I mean-
he gets no play.
I mean, I fuck with Uzi,
He gets no play, bro.
but other artists that surround their sound around that same
Yeah.
type of wave, I'm not finna keep listening to the same
Exactly.
replica
Like,
type
I'm
of
not,
shit.
I'm not going out trying to find
Nah.
a lot of these new niggas.
Nah, so it's like if like a new nigga come up every now and then that sounds similar to like my preference in
Yeah.
music.
yeah,
as
it's
far as
gonna
like
be
Cole
one. It's gonna be
Kendrick,
a
yeah.
one every. You
It'd
know
be
what I'm
one
saying?
here and there. I'll peep it, you know.
Mhm.
So
But for the most part, yes.
it'll happen because Same thing.
Last one was Isaiah Rashad for me. That's probably the last artist that.
No, last artist for me. What was What do you mean exactly?
Well, like the last artist that it's like, okay, I'm gonna probably always peep your shit.
The last new nigga that you got put on to.
You're one of my favorite artists. I say Isaiah Rashad's in that.
I say for me, it's J.I.D. and Saba.
And see, I like J.I.D.'s album, but I'm waiting to hear his second one.
Same.
His next one. I think that'll be the one that would.
His first album, I was like, okay.
Maybe
like,
Boss. I fuck with
Boss.
Boss.
Boss is hard.
Yeah,
his last project
that's
was
not even
classic.
fair though, because he fuck with Cole so heavy. But
his last project was classic.
Nah, it was a classic. We need new Boss. That's what 2018
We need new
needs.
Boss.
I know niggas gonna
We
be
need new
like,
Boss. I haven't heard nothing from Boss. We need Boss.
it's been
Boss,
years.
where you at, bro?
No, real talk. They said Boss and Cole got a song coming out soon, and
I hope so.
I can't wait because them niggas never miss. But shit, yeah. I think 2018 been weird, dog. I think it's getting to that point where it's like, damn.
They never miss, but Boz hits the rim and goes in. Cole is just straight switch because I don't know why he bodies that nigga on every song.
I mean, that's just because Boz ain't as good of a rapper as Cole.
Yeah.
But I feel like he pulls out he's got a pocket of like lyrics that can end your song, and he pulls it out
Cole
every
be
time for
fucking with
Boz.
niggas,
Cole,
man. That shit ain't
Cole
fair.
take over people's songs.
Yeah, that
Because
shit ain't
Lit
right.
on and My Nigga Just Made Bail.
Oh, okay. Lit. I still like Boz part. My nigga just
feel
made
like-
Bail. I
yeah.
only listen for Cole.
Only
Only
listen to Cole.
Cole.
Because he
on,
did that. I'm Frederick Douglass. Ahead of it. Nah, that nigga start going off. He starts.
Now on Lit, he was talking about
snapping, bro.
like how he was doing the intro and shit. Like he was just talking about it.
Yeah. And
That shit was
Boz be
funny.
letting him get long ass verses. Them must be
ass
longer than
verses.
He
16.
gonna snap, bro.
They be like
He gonna
20,
snap.
24s,
He take
yeah.
over the song, bro. Like on
can't.
the Roy song, he took over Roy.
Can't say
Yeah,
no.
bro.
You can't say no.
Can't say no, bro.
Even on
So
that J Rock joint on his album.
Yeah.
Can't say
On
no.
Look both ways before you cross me, my nigga. Like, yeah.
That was
video-
actually
hey,
interesting
the
too.
Video, the video's hard.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
I seen the
I
video.
ended up watching
the
it.
video's
I
hard.
seen the video.
I need a peep.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all mess with Kaz?
Cause
I tried to.
Dreamville?
I tried to.
I don't,
Nah,
man.
I don't.
He's like
I
hit
feel
or
like he
miss.
can't really
But
rap that
him
well.
and Cole got some songs.
Yeah, they do. I
That-
mean, Zendaya
I like that
is hard.
Zendaya.
Zendaya is
That
cold.
shit's cold.
Did that come out this year?
Yeah.
Zendaya,
yeah, it did.
is hard.
Yeah,
But
Zendaya
I really
is
like Cole's verse. Like, I don't.
That's really it.
But
He fucked up letting Cole get that first verse. Cause
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and.
Kyle's probably that one nigga in Dreamville, but he's the weakest link to me.
I think Omen's the weakest link.
You don't fuck with Omen?
I fuck with him, but I think Kaz is better.
I need to hear
lyrically
something
wise.
more from Omen for me
Nah,
to
I
say,
gotta say,
okay,
We don't
Omen.
got shit
like
from
Elephant
Omen
Eyes?
though, do we?
Nah.
Elephant Eyes.
Elephant
You don't
Eyes,
like it?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that shit came
It's
off
old.
Apple Music or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's
But,
old, but it's
Elephant
hard.
Eyes, I fuck with Omen. I fuck with Omen since Enchanted, nigga.
Yeah, the verse he put on there.
Nah, that verse on Enchanted. What'd he say? You heard me say I was balling. I probably meant tears. I was like, oh shit, this nigga a poet for real. But
Right.
nah, 2018, man. I need some Boz. I'll listen to Chance, and I need Isaiah Rashad. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I
much-
wish Cole promoted his group.
You keep
along
forgetting
with,
Mac,
TDE
boy.
promotes
Yeah.
their group.
You keep forgetting
Yeah.
Mac.
Mac coming, Mac hard.
Oh, yeah.
I
Mac
mess with
nice.
Mac.
Mac. He
Nice.
dropped August.
Slept on. I'm getting pissed.
ninth,
Everybody's saying
I
he
think.
like they only referring to him as Ariana Grande's ex.
That shit is so stupid.
Y'all hoeing this nigga because he really be making
Mac
good
been in the
music.
game for a minute, bro. People
Yeah.
people need to put
And
some
he
respect
done
on his name.
he done transformed from when he
Yeah, I was
first
just
came
about to
out.
say he different.
He
not
was like a
he was just like a wild boy.
He was like a Macklemore,
like Asher
yeah.
Roth.
Rono type
Y'all remember
nigga.
Asher Roth?
Asher
Yeah.
Roth,
Roth,
yeah.
right.
That's what he
more
reminded me
popular
of,
Ash
yeah.
Roth, yeah.
And then
And,
next
now,
thing you know,
and
he
like now this
rapping.
nigga production is
Yeah,
nice.
he's
yeah.
going through it.
rapping
He
nice.
rapping.
Yeah.
Which was weird because it was a weird junk because it was kids first.
Yeah.
Kids
Yeah.
was straight hip hop. Blue Slide Park, I don't know what that was. That shit was bullshit. And
Once
then
he got to like
dropped-
Macadelic and watching
Faces.
movies and Faces.
Faces.
Watching
Faces.
movies.
That's-
yeah.
Faces is that's probably
Hard.
I think
That
most
shit's
people say
cold.
that.
I don't know
was
if y'all fuck with what's that shit called? Delusional Thomas. I don't know if you
I
fuck with that
shit too.
Delusional
that
Thomas.
shit was alright.
Shit
I
was
fuck with the- I
It
fuck
was
with
like
the
his
alter
alter
raps.
ego. It was like his
That's why I
alter
fuck with
ego
Kill
rap.
Edward because it's like Captain Murphy type shit, Delusional Thomas type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Just some alter ego type shit. But yeah, pretty much for me, 2018, man, I feel like it's signaling the end of an era. I'm interested to see where hip hop's going next, but
I hope it's not.
I think well maybe not just yet. Maybe I'm a little. I think by 2020 though we'll be like, all right,
I'm about to say, yeah, right now I think it's still in the good,
we're still
the
in there.
good
Yeah.
space.
We're at the
just
end of their
'cause-
prime.
Yeah.
I feel like we're like where LeBron's at. Like I feel like that'll probably coincide. Honestly, LeBron retiring to all of these niggas, Cole,
Yeah.
Kendrick, and all that.
Well,
I know
that's gonna
Kendrick
be-
finna drop soon though.
That's gonna be
That's
ugly.
coming.
Nah, who I need to hear so he can bring back himself is Wale.
I was just thinking about him. I was gonna bring him up, but I was like,
Man,
That's who I
He's-
need to
I
hear.
think y'all still holding on. I've let go.
bro, he always gonna be like a
That shit hurts, man.
I'm still holding
a second
on.
tier
because
rapper.
when I first heard Cole, that was the first time I was getting put on Wale.
All them, like you said, all them
Yeah,
dudes
they all came up at the same
area,
time,
bro.
and it was times where I was telling niggas like
at the same time.
like Wale in my top 3.
I'm still holding on because I'm giving him benefit of doubt that last album was just he didn't give a fuck. Okay, so
He always
that's
care.
cool.
You know he's sentimental. He
Man,
don't care.
No real talk.
he gotta just lie and come to the media and say whatever bullshit I dropped last, fuck that. Because before that, he dropped the album about nothing, and that shit was cold. That shit was cold.
Yeah, that's true, but shit, man, I think
The album about nothing is cold.
Hella
It's a good
over
album.
on time. Here.
That
Album
was
about
cold.
nothing is really nice.
It's really nice, and that was just only 2 albums ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt because like these past singles he dropped, like a couple of them singles was nice. So
I ain't listening to no Wale in 2018.
man,
You know,
damn,
I hate to
Wale.
say that. I hate for that to be the end of the podcast. But hey, y'all niggas in the comments, whatever, let us know what y'all want to hear, what y'all next shit is. But other than that,
Shit.
Appreciate
Thought this
y'all
shit was
boys for having
trash.
me.
shit, it's no problem.
Hey,
Tune
we
in.
always welcome to have guests on here, especially San Antonio guests.
Me.
San Antonio GOAT, man.
Hey, if you thought this shit was insightful, tell your friends. If you thought this shit was terrible and you learned nothing here, tell your friends. But you've tuned into another Average Ass podcast.
And we out.
You want to let that shit run or what?
What?
Just want to let that bitch ride?
For what though?
Shit.
What else you got
Like
to
that
say?
when we be editing these hoes, that should just be cutting off. Or
Oh,
what?
cutting off. Yeah, it pretty much does.
Okay.
Yeah, so we good. Unless anybody else got anything to add.
Good.
Then we
Appreciate
straight.
y'all boys.
Shit, that's no
Chicken.
Tune in
Appreciate
to
having you on.
3-9 Cincinnati
Yeah, y'all
Bengals.
niggas trying to get some food, man.